I'm worried about you, sir, in that sense. You're saying that, as far as you're concerned, this could simply be resolved in a year?
Maybe a bit longer than a year.
I'll leave that to you. What is true was what Barbara says, is you don't talk about it. Do you think that helps?
I don't know if it helps or not. It's just my own way of dealing with it.
Understood. Now, Barbara, I'm going to help you, but you're going to have to listen.
Yes.
Because you are in real legal difficulty here.
Yes, I am.
And I want you to come away from this court understanding why. Because it's not just you that comes to my court, but other people in similar situations.
Yes.
Barbara, you lent Fred money. Fred is your ex-husband, and now he's a very good friend. There is no dispute you lent him that money. You gave him £2,000. The difficulty is that you have nothing in writing. Now, the consequence of that is this. In law, most agreements between family and friends are not enforceable, because at the time you give the money, neither party really thinks you're going to take the other person to court. If that wasn't the case, that's all that courts would deal with. The way that you rebut that thought of the court is by having something in writing. That's your first problem. The second problem is that there's no clarity either between you or between him as to when the total amount had to be repaid. I certainly believe £1,300 should have been repaid in the first month. That's what he said. But then after that, who knows? Because there's lack of clarity in that agreement, even the verbal agreement, and because it's not written down, I have to assume, on balance, that you didn't intend to bring him to court, and he didn't expect to be brought to court in the event that he didn't pay you. In other words, there's no contract between the two of you that I can enforce. For that reason, at this stage, I have to dismiss your application today. And I'm emphasising today. He accepts that he has a debt to you. He also accepts that, as far as he's concerned, despite the level of debt he's in, he will be able to pay you back. The way you can go about enforcing that is by leaving court today and by drafting a document between you, which sets out the fact that he owes you this money and how and when he's going to pay you back. Assuming you undertake to sign such a document, and assuming you're able to draft it, it's very easy. In the event he doesn't pay you back in due course, I'm prepared to hear this case again. Understood? As of today, therefore, I have to dismiss your case. But subject to you having an enforceable agreement in due course, I would be prepared to hear your submissions again. Your case has to be dismissed today, but I will reserve this case to myself in the event that he doesn't pay you back within the agreed period. Understood? Now, sir, you're in a huge amount of debt. You're keeping this to yourself. Let me tell you, that doesn't help. And I'm worried about you, because I think it might get worse. It seems to me that you need to go and get some advice as soon as is humanly possible, especially when it comes to any professional lenders. I know it might not be the easiest thing to do, but unless you deal with it today, the debt's just going to get worse, and you're going to get into more difficulty. Understood?
Yes, sir.
In the meantime, it seems to me she's entitled to that document. It seems to me that you will pay her back. If you don't, I'll see you again. Case is dismissed.
Barbara's claim was dismissed, and she was awarded nothing by the court. Let's find out how both parties felt about today's ruling.
I think it went very well. What I need is more time to pay her back. That's what I need.
He's got to sort out his other debts, which he's admitted today, which I didn't really know about. So that was a little bit overwhelming, and that makes me feel a little bit guilty, just taking him here. Although I need my money. I need my money. I can't kill him for the money at the end of the day because he's in debt, you know, so just gotta wait whenever he's got it to pay me.
Some people are willing to wait, some people aren't willing to wait. And it does create tension when they're not willing to wait.
He's asking me for, you know, small change, you want to buy petrol, whatever, at times, and I would give it to him and not ask him back for that. But over a period of time, I can't keep giving what I don't have because I'm a single mother myself and I've got my bills, my letters stocking up.
Don't be stupid. Stay and watch the best Judge Rinder moments and I'm talking. Understood? Don't be a moron. Subscribe to Judge Rinder YouTube channel. Right now. That's an order.